If you can't see where you're going, you'll spend your whole life helping someone else build theirs. Let's fix that. Where there is no vision, the people perish. Proverbs 29 verse 18 said it plain. And in today's world, that verse isn't just relevant, it's urgent. Because without a vision, people don't just perish physically. They perish mentally, emotionally, spiritually. They drift through life, distracted, disconnected, and completely disengaged from the power they were born with. Most people aren't failing because they don't have talent. They're failing because they don't have direction. They're scrolling through life instead of building it. They spend every free moment inside someone else's story, someone else's highlight reel, and never stop long enough to think about their own. And that's the point. Distraction is not an accident. It was engineered. Television, radio, apps, movies, sports, drama, gossip, all of it was created to keep you from doing the one thing that makes you powerful. Thinking. Because when you start thinking, really thinking, you start seeing. And when you start seeing, you start moving. And when you start moving with purpose, the world can't control you anymore. But without vision, you'll make peace with poverty. You'll find comfort in chaos. You'll get used to stress, lack, and stagnation, and call it normal. That's how people end up spending their whole lives surviving instead of building. Because no one ever taught them that comfort in a broken place is a trap. It's strange, but it's real. People can learn to live in dysfunction. They can learn to normalize struggle. They can be broke, bitter, exhausted, and still call it just life. But if you ever stop long enough to think, to lift your head above the noise, to look beyond the scroll and into your soul, you'll start asking real questions. What do I want from life? What am I here to build? What would I do if I actually believed it was possible? And the minute you ask those questions, vision is born. Now here's the truth. Vision doesn't mean it'll be easy. Life wasn't designed for ease. It was designed for growth. And growth only comes through challenge. Every obstacle is a test. Every setback is a mirror. Every hard thing you face carries a lesson that was meant to strengthen your ability to think, solve, and rise. Avoid challenges and you stay soft. Face challenges and you get strong. Problems are like weights in a gym. They weren't made to crush you. They were made to build you. And the more you lift them, the more you face them, the stronger you become. But if you spend life dodging every hardship, avoiding every moment that might stretch you, you'll look up and realize that the thing holding you back isn't the problem. It's you. It's the fact that you never decided to use your mind. Because momentum only comes once you start. Vision only sharpens when you move. And success only compounds when you show up, over and over again. That's how the gap got so wide. It's not just the rich versus the poor. It's the focused versus the distracted. The wealthy have vision. The average have the scroll. And your life will follow whichever one you give your attention to. So ask yourself, where do you want to be? Not someday. Not eventually. But where do you want your life to actually go? Because once you decide, life will honor that decision, for better or worse. That's the part they don't tell you. Your choice is forever.